The Mysterious Legends of Qin Shi Huang, Secrets of China's First Emperor. You've never heard. He was the first emperor to unify China, a ruler feared by kings and warriors alike. But behind the golden halls of his empire, beyond the history books that tell of his conquests, lie secrets, far darker than you ever imagined. Tonight, we unveil the untold mysteries of Qin Shi Huang. Qin Shi Huang spent his life chasing one goal: eternal life. He commanded his best alchemists to craft an elixir of immortality. He sent the sorcerer Xu Fu across the sea, leading 3,000 young boys and girls to find the mythical islands of the immortals. But they never returned. Did they fail? Or did they find another world, one lost to history? Another mystic, Lu Sheng, swore to the emperor that he held the key to immortality. But time passed, and the promise was never fulfilled. Furious, Qin Shi Huang ordered their execution. As Lu Sheng was dragged to his fate, he left behind a chilling final whisper: no one escapes death, not even the Son of Heaven. In 210 BCE, while traveling through the empire, Qin Shi Huang suddenly collapsed, dead. His ministers, Li Si and Zhao Gao, were horrified. If word spread, the empire would fall into chaos, so they hatched a dark plan. The emperor's body began to rot. A foul stench filled the royal carriage. What did they do? They loaded the carriage with carts of rotting fish, masking the smell of decay. They issued false decrees in his name, pretending he was still alive. And so, the dead emperor was secretly transported back to the capital. This was one of history's greatest cover-ups. But the cracks had already begun to show, and soon, the empire he built would crumble. History tells us Qin Shi Huang burned books and buried scholars alive, erasing China's intellectual heritage. But was that the whole truth? The books burned were mostly from scholars who opposed his rule. Confucian texts, Taoist teachings, ancient philosophies. But what about medical books, agricultural manuals, astronomical charts? He kept them all, and the infamous burial of scholars? Were they truly Confucian academics, or were they fraudulent mystics and tricksters who had deceived the emperor? Was this truly an attack on knowledge or a ruthless purge of those who had failed him? You've heard of the assassin Jing Ke, who nearly took Qin Shi Huang's life. But did you know there were many more? Zhang Liang, a brilliant strategist, plotted to crush the emperor with a massive iron hammer, but he failed and vanished into hiding. Gao Jianli, a musician and friend of the fallen assassin Jing Ke, hid a dagger inside his lute. He performed before the emperor, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But Qin Shi Huang suspected something. The musician was captured and executed. This was the life of China's first emperor, a throne surrounded by enemies, bathed in paranoia. In his final years, Qin Shi Huang was haunted. He had nightmares, visions of a giant figure towering over him in the dark. The figure whispered in a strange tongue, its meaning lost to time. He awoke, drenched in sweat. Was it a warning? A prophecy? Terrified, he ordered mass sacrifices. He built temples to ward off evil. He executed mystics and destroyed ancient scrolls, desperate to rid himself of the nightmares. But the dreams did not stop. And then, one day, during his travels, he died mysteriously. Had the dream foretold his fate, or was something far more sinister at play? Qin Shi Huang's tomb remains one of the greatest archaeological mysteries on Earth, a vast underground city untouched for over 2,000 years. According to ancient texts, rivers of mercury flow through the tomb, mimicking China's landscapes in shimmering silver. Why mercury? Was it a trap? A form of ancient technology? Or was it something even more terrifying? No one knows. For even now, his tomb remains sealed. Why? Is it simply too dangerous? Or is there something hidden inside? Something the world is not ready to uncover? History remembers the conqueror. but legends whisper of the mysteries he left behind. The secrets of the first emperor still wait to be revealed.